Alright, welcome back to Minecraft, and as I said last video, it's time to get started on fixing this. Normally I would speed like a lot of these processes up, like absolutely speed these up, but I don't mind yapping while doing this. As I said last video, once again, working on the whole stream idea, not like streaming as in twitch.tv, but rather like a water stream, like a river of sorts, but it's a stream because it's much smaller. That's what they call streams. That's what they are. Why am I telling you this? I don't know. Maybe you didn't know that. Yeah, if you didn't know that, W teacher, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I've absolutely ruined this already. Good job, me. Holy, how did I manage? Okay, hold on a second. No, it's not ruined. It's just, it's in development. It's in development. I need to get rid of the stone. Actually, no, the stone kind of adds to this. So I don't know why I'm getting rid of the stone. I got rid of the stone anyways. So anyways, I'm going to cover this back up with dirt. Why did I do that? I don't know, but here we go. Just like a couple of 2s and then a 5. I just said a 2, didn't even use a 2 there. And bring it in, and then that, fill this in. And now how does it look? A little bit better, actually, surprisingly. I'm gonna try to like preserve as much as the original world generation as I can, because I quite like it. Although I'm gonna get rid of this, because I don't think this is necessary. Same with this, and honestly same with that. And then I'm gonna like, hello duck. Is this your new home? Then I'm gonna like try to like hollow this out as much as possible, and then bring down the wall. I mean, the wall will probably be replaced. I don't like that actually. The wall kind of looked nice. There's the wall, the natural wall, and then I'm basically just gonna make a quick curve right around here, right? Just like really simple, and then I'm gonna like fill it in, I guess. Fill it in just like this, like a dome, you know, like a dome. And then bang, a little bit here. Maybe rise it up here already, because why not? Same thing with here, right? Okay, no, I needed that one though. And then I guess it can like stave off there, and then here, and then here. So now it's covered, but it's got like a dome vibe to it. I don't like the dirt, or I don't like grass. Okay, so that's closed off. It's gonna be like open air, like an open air bath, I guess. That's the idea. I'll put the water in here just to show it off, but now that I think about it, this is gonna be a pain. There's probably like some mod that makes transporting water so much easier, like the fluids pipe, but I don't know how to turn like the stuff in the pipe to just straight up water. But before any of that, I'm gonna use the whole stone thing around this area and then like build like kind of a primitive wall. Like primitive as in it's gonna look pretty ugly. I'm actually gonna get rid of this simply because I don't want it to like interfere with the house look, or like I don't want it to connect to the stairs, because if I had done that, it would have like connected like this, and I don't really want that. So then encapsulate it in stone, just like this. It's kind of stupid to encapsulate that part, but it's okay, because then we're gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of, I'd have no more stone slabs. Yes, I do actually. And then do like this. No, not that. Actually, yes, like that. Then get rid of this one here. Let me make some more slabs. Actually, I should just get some more stone cooking in general. So let me go do that. All right, apparently I left behind a stack in the first place, so I went ahead and grabbed that again. Let me use slabs here. Let me make like almost a stack of these. And then let me use a slab, then an actual block, then some slabs, then slab block, double block, slabs, block, slab, block. This looks a little bit weird. Trust me, I know, but slab block, double block, slab, slab, block. Let me get rid of this and this one, and then slab. Let me get rid of this grass. Get out of my face. Then block, slab, then slab, then block, then double block. No, actually block slab, then block, and slab, then block slab. Actually, wait, no, I don't want that there. I want it here. Then block slab, then block slab actually, double block. Then let me get rid of this dirt, because it's going to be replaced. Then block slab actually, then double block, and then block, slab, block, slab, block, and then let me change this to slab. Something, maybe? It's kind of weird. Very weird, actually. Maybe I should get rid of like this entirety thing, like the entirety of this thing. or like try to like trim it down like so. Let me just try that really quickly. Okay, so I've like trimmed it down quite a bit, and it looks a little bit better in my opinion. That kind of like dead space of just nothingness has kind of been fixed a little bit. Let me slab this just because I think it looks a little bit cleaner. Then let me block this. No, slab. Yeah, right. It looks a little bit better. And then like I can honestly put something down here and it kind of fits. And then what I also can do is like kind of layer this, right? So that I actually encapsulate this in stone as well. And then I don't know, I can put something stupid up here, like, and then this also gets like the slab block treatment. Let me like trim it down some more. Just like this, just like that, just like here. Mystical red flower. It doesn't matter. Slab block this. Just like classic. You know, something, it looks a little bit dumb. And actually, why did I separate the stone from the grass? What was I thinking? The whole point is that it's like connected. And in fact, the wall was not supposed to be made yet. I don't know. That's why it looked stupid. That's why I got rid of it. Because I'm stupid. Let me fix that. Just like that. And then let me like actually fix this. And properly fill the stone around. I'm just going to use the slabs. Why not? Because I'm lazy. Now it's like that. And then I can actually go ahead. So then that probably means that I need that. And then I can actually do the whole slab thing. Look at this. Actually, this looks a lot nicer than I thought it would. At least in my opinion. Let me torch some of these blocks. I need that mega torch. I don't know how to make it though. I'll have to do that off camera. Just because I don't feel like wasting any time on that right now. Also, the Infernal Tier video is pushed back because I got the idea to make this a 3-parter. So that I would not have to like kind of like flip-flop around. And the Infernal Tier will be in the next batch of Minecraft videos. Although basically every single one of these videos are filmed on the same day because I am crazy and because I'm trying to pre-record as many videos as I can. Now I'm kind of under debate whether I should just fill in the water at this level or if I should like, hold on, let me go grab my sink. Now then, should I just like start filling? I don't have sponges, by the way. So if this goes wrong, if this looks terrible and you're like, wow, this sucks, and I have to fix this, it's actually pretty easy. I would just use a wand because I'm a nerd and I just thought about that and it would totally work because it would just fill in all the blocks with dirt and drown out every single bit of water. But I know it's not even, so give me a second. Let me speed this up actually. All right, water like fully filled in, I think, for the most part. It looks like it. It's all still. I got a new duck. Unfortunately, this duck is very rebellious, so I'm gonna use a bit of basalt slabs here. Actually, I changed my mind. I don't know why I used basalt there instead of just using the stone. So stone slabs. I'm just gonna line it with stone slabs like this. Duck, get back into the pond. Just like that. Does it look a little funny? A little bit, I will admit. It does look a little funny. It does look a little funny. I'm gonna do that just because it seems to work a little bit better. And then, yeah, like I kind of like this. The bottom, I could definitely make it like stone. I think that's what I will do in the end. Make a stone like floor out of it. But right now I've got ducks in it. It looks okay, in my opinion. Maybe put like some glowstone in there, give it some lighting. But this is like the rough draft. And you can recommend some things to put here. I know it's not really like the biggest space to ever work with, but this is just what I have right now. Like honestly, I could make it like curve through here and like end it there and then it'd be like whatever that is. I could put like a waterfall here. I could do that. Like extend the pond and then the waterfall comes down through here. Let me know if you want to see that. I could totally do that. That's probably the easiest idea. But this is the pond, sort of. It's like more of like a lake / hot spring / not really any of those. It's just water. But, you know, we like to use our imaginations around here. So I think it looks okay for now. Now, the next thing I want to do and the last thing I want to do in this video is try my stream idea. Now it's going to be a very, very rough draft. Like that's a rough draft, but it's got water. You know, it's got like the outline, it's got water. This idea is going to be so rough. Like it's going to be rough. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and like start this. So it's going to be like this. And then it's going to go like this. And then actually, why did I do it like that? It's going to go like this, right? And then it's going to be like a 2, maybe 3 blocker. And then it's going to come down. I'm out of blocks. And then it's going to come down like this. Add that path there. Kind of like fix this path a little bit to fit the idea. I don't like that though. So it's going to be like this. And the water's just going to pass down through here. I don't want to make it too like steep. And then it's going to be a 3-block stream. So it's going to conveniently fit the stairs or like the bridge that I've made. And then so it'll be like this. And then it'll just come out through here. It might be 2 blocks deep just to give it a bit more like cool looking vibe, I guess. And then it's basically going to do this. It's going to start to curve. Yes, I'm digging through the current slope. Yes, it's going to make it look kind of disgusting for a little bit. But then actually I kind of like that. Just like this. So then maybe this is where it starts. Honestly, I would probably have it start up there so I could maybe do some more. But it would start from like a set point and then it would do like it would come through here. Or like maybe I can... That's kind of tough. I don't know if I can connect it to the actual river. But it starts here. Water goes under through here. And then it comes through here. And then maybe like I have another body of water here. That would feel kind of abundant and really like annoying. Not annoying, but like just repetitive to have 2 bodies of water. But the idea could be that the water comes down through here, connects down here, like kind of like a curve right here. And then that's like the stream. And then that's like the stream. I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing. The other idea is that this could be, I could replace this because this already exists, but I can just get rid of the oil. I'm pretty sure I can just like place blocks just like water. And then this just could be water and it would flow into this like little pond. And the start of the flow, not really sure where the start would be. Like it could be something like that. This is honestly going to stay like this. It's going to look disgusting for a while, but let me know how you feel about this one. This was supposed to be longer, but I mean, you know what? Okay, why not? I'm already here. I might as well. So let me just fill this up, sort of. Let me make sure it doesn't leak at all. If it does leak, it's kind of cooked. So let me just start off the stream here. So this is how it would be. Stream starts, and then it like flows down through here. As you can see, it's got like currents starting there. When it comes down to here, it kind of like pretends like it doesn't have a current. You know what I mean? So then it keeps flowing. It keeps flowing, you know, floating down the river. We're going, we're going, we're going. Once again, if I were to actually do this like fully, it would probably be 2 block deep, just to give it more of that like illusion. Although 1 block does look nice too. And it would be stone underneath, or like not just stone, but like, you know, stuff like that. Oh, let me not leak this out here. So as I said, the idea is like it would flow through here. Actually, I kind of like this because it weirdly connects perfectly. Let me block it off because I do not know what reaction they will have together when they're combined. But yeah, it should just like flow through, flow on down, and then eventually reaching the oil pit. Like, let me know how you feel about this. I'll probably make it start somewhere up here, or I could make it like really ludicrous and make it connect, like make it a double, like make this side, give it to there, and then this side gives it to the pond, and it would be kind of cool. Let me know how you feel about that. That's also something I could do. That seems pretty easy. Although like being able to, you know, do that all the way up. I might just be able to do a wall type of thing where it's rather than building or like breaking through the slope, I can build like a wall up to it, kind of like how I did the path. I could do that too. But yeah, this is the really crude idea. I placed water and everything just to let you see it as much as possible. This is not the final product, so don't go in the comments and saying it's ugly because it's not finished. It would look a lot nicer. Not that much nicer, but it would look a little nicer. Yeah, let me know how you feel about this. I know it gets a little bit like crazy here. It gets a little big. Maybe I'll extend it to go under here and then it would kind of make more sense. But anyways, yeah, that's the end of this video. Once again, let me know. Like, let me know how you feel about this. Is it ugly? Does it not work? Does it interrupt the flow of the build? I don't know. Do you think it should go somewhere else? Do you think it should flow down? Do you think it should just not exist at all? You know, let me know. Also, let me know about this because once again, I can easily fix this. but the ducks are kind of settling in their new home, so you would be ruining their day, not mine. With that being said though, that is the end of this video and the end of the landscaping trilogy for now, because this is where you have your voice, you have your say in what this will look like in the end, whether or not this water will exist, whether or not that water will exist, what will be there, what will be here, although this might be water. Just leave your suggestion, leave your thoughts. Even if you think like it's stupid, I might like see the comment and it'll just like click and I'll think like, wow, that might be the greatest idea I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, this is, it's your turn, I guess. If no one says anything about the builds, I'm just going to assume that they're good and I'll just go with my own ideas. But this is like, go ahead. Like I'm giving you the go ahead. I'm giving you like, I'm kind of asking you here, please just leave anything you think should go here. Like I heard some words about a custom tree that could be done. Maybe it could be done. It could be arranged. But yeah, as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for making it this far. Hopefully you enjoyed this whole video, because I would hate to see that you just kind of sat here and watched it and were like, yeah, that kind of sucked. So yeah, as always, hopefully you enjoyed. And again, thank you for watching. But other than that, I'll see you later.